Let's see this. Let's see testing, this. Testing. Okay. So, I don't know if people have been, watching videos or experimenting or don't care about this whole system. So, I'm just giving a little general PSA because people probably have ideas using the Elixir of the Enlightenment. And if you're wondering what that is, it's this thing. So you're able to make your pieces. I experimented because I got Skirk in my pools, and I didn't really farm anything really particular on her set. Sadly, I was more getting her materials than anything. But point being is, when I did have some material artifacts, I had one that was my hourglass that was purple. I was like, you know what? Let's try something. I got all these elixirs I have. So I made one with I think a attack up. Well, actually, you'll be seeing it right here. Right here. So I made it double crits and made attack as this main stat. So obviously, you see this is the original. You think this is the reshape, but it's not. This is the original. I'll get to this why I'm saying this. So I got up to level 20, and it gave me the option to reshape it, which used the dust, so you can actually re-roll your stats. So this is how it went. So you could actually choose it, but so it even says I have to use a elixir on this one. So I went on there, and then I was like, okay, let's try the freebie they gave us. So I re-rolled. And again, I chose my crit and Ray. And it even tells you, say, hey, this was a sanctifying elixir artifact. You want to re-roll this? And I said, yes. So what happened is this crit was 3. It went to 2 in the crit damage, 2 in the HP, and 1 elemental mastery. Good news is, I'm glad they actually did this. They gave you the option if you want to keep the original stats that you had or the reroll stats. So that's the good news about this. So if anyone was just curious, like, what the hell can we actually re-roll and go better? Yeah, you can. But unfortunately, it still keeps the 2 of your main substats that you wanted. At least that's what I think so far in this run, because it, like I said, it went double crit damage, and it went down to basic crit rate, and I just went 2 in the HP. So, yeah. But like I said, they gave you the option if you want to take the reroll stats or you want to keep the original. Obviously, since I rolled really good on this originally, I'm going to keep this. So I just want to get that out there. If anyone watches this video, say if people are curious of what happens if I do a sanctifying elixir and then do a dust if I rolled horribly. So like I did. Granted, this one didn't roll really horribly originally, but I actually had to experiment it. So, so the dust. My thoughts about this. After this experiment, how it went double crit and the rest went to HP and 1 point into that's, as my friend, he watched wonder about this whole system, and he watched me did it, and he's like, this is booty. But I had to agree in some form, yeah, it is kind of booty, but the dust is kind of useful if you rolled horribly, and maybe just, like they said in the live letter, okay, your old artifact that went to crap, at least you're able to revive it and maybe have a chance that maybe it'll be better. I agree with that, but the term is chance and how much resources you're going to be spending in the end. That's the only thing that sucks. So I just want to get that out there for anyone who's just curious about how the system works. So that's it. Goodbye.